fuck all this. I mean, it's pretty shitty thing he's gonna do, but he's a kid. What are you gonna do? Yeah, he does not like him. He's just trying to give her a damn sandwich, man. He really didn't care about what he got for it. But yeah, we're getting kind of whiplash, like we're whipping back and forth between these two scenes and shit, you know.
Your shoes.
The fuck you doing?
What about her?
She's wearing boots.
He came to me in remorse and said he's ready to come back. Oh, I see. Unfortunately, we fired him. No, we didn't. On leave in this very room. We didn't fire him.
Motherfucker.
I would never agree to that.
The leave of absence was a very clear message. We were allowing him to preserve his dignity while seeking other employment.
Really? Was that what it was? That's not the impression I got either.
Is that what you thought? That we fired him?
Not necessarily, but I did expect to revisit the topic after some time.
Here we are. Let's revisit.
Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Let's take a vote.
But how does he fit into everything now?
She does not.
This is working.
She is angry.
Mopping up the damage he's done.
I do not like the way this age...
You don't think that's because our creative is invisible right now? One nomination. Lou didn't put in anything he couldn't tag his name on.
That's a good point.
Lou was adequate.
He's adequate.
I think it's more important we discuss Harry Crane.
Oh, shit.
Harry Crane?
What's that got to do with Don?
He's gone. Anything else? What we should be speaking about is our media department. We need to invest in a computer.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
We need to tell our
Let's
clients
invest in a computer
future,
instead of Don. Okay, I get what you're saying. I'm following him now.
You hate him. I don't.
Yes,
I
do.
hate what he did to Ted. No.
Oh, that's what this is about.
Financial decision.
Obviously, it's not.
Yeah,
Right
it's
now.
personal.
He's in breach. No, he's not. He's on leave. And even if we do fire him, he's a partner. We have to buy him.
You're goddamn right. Get him paid. Get him paid, motherfucker.
That's true.
That's a big
How would
thing.
you not know that?
As tough as it is.
Everybody knows. I know that, and I've never been a partner.
It'll be 1973 before we're even.
Yeah.
We fire him, we lose the non-compete. We walk down some hotel hallway and see Mary Wells sitting on Don's lap, and you go in to present?
Do you want to fight against him, or you want to be with him? See, here's the thing. It reminds me of when Peyton Manning was being interviewed by the Colts. The Colts had #1 pick in the draft, right? And so it came down to either Peyton Manning or Ryan Leaf. And so they were interviewing both quarterbacks and shit. At the very end, they said, "Do you have anything else you want to say?" They'd interviewed him for an hour and stuff. They had talked. He was very impressed with the entire interview. And they said, "Do you have anything to say before we go?" He says, "Okay, I'm going to tell you one thing here. If you don't pick me, I'm going to kick your ass every time my team plays your team for the next 15 years. So here's the thing. Not only are you passing up a generational talent, and here's the parallel with Don versus, Peyton Manning, right? That's the parallel. Not only you're passing up a generational talent, which means he's not going to be winning games for you, but he's going to kick your fucking ass anytime you go head to head. Yeah, they can't take that chance with Don, man. That's a great point. See, like I said before, episode 3 is when he had to come back. It's getting tedious. We want to see him in the office. And now, Jones actively against him, Peggy's actively against him, whatever Harry Hamlin's character's name is actively against him. So people hate him, so there's going to be plenty of drama in the office. But we need him in the office. This whole separate storyline thing, it's already bad enough with Betty. That storyline has nothing to do with anything else, right? So we can't have all these multiple separate storylines. So you got to start merging people back together. So it was going to happen, but that's such a great reason for him to get back in the office, because really, you got to buy him out, and he's going to be kicking your ass. You lose a non-compete if you fire his ass. So yeah, not good.
How was the farm?
So you just ain't gonna answer my fucking question, huh? Did you?
I'm not hungry.
Anybody? I have a quick question. Anybody here know who the hell I am?
No, I'm not.
I don't think I was in last season.
It was a long day.
We may have seen him once last season. I don't think so.
Come on, Jeannie.
That's right. Get your ass out of here. So, what really happened?
What happened?
I was a dick.
I wish it was yesterday.
Dumbass. Now what? So are they implying this is nighttime? He's been here literally all day. Everybody's left the office, and he's still here.
How was your day?
Is that what they said? Because it's like dinner time where Betty is.
Are you coming back?
I thought so. I'm not so sure.
Well, I can't say that we miss you.
Jesus.
Thank you.
So they have no friendship left whatsoever. Huh? Jesus Christ. Her business just... Her ambition is just taking over everything. So they have no personal relationship whatsoever. I get it, actually. He broke up her and... Okay, her and Ted. Yeah, that's right.
It was a perfect day, and he ruined it.
Because you didn't have a fucking sandwich?
Do you think I'm a good mother?
No.
Of course.
It was a perfect day and he ruined it because he didn't leave you a sandwich.
Then why don't they love me?
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I get it.
What are you talking about?
Look, she's asking the right questions. Yeah, he's not old enough to hate me yet.
It's just a matter of time.
Hey, man. You're 3 for 3. Once you're 3 for 3, you know you're a shitty mother. It's just how it is. So now it's nighttime and he's still sitting here. This makes no sense, man.
Gotta get some
The
coffee.
timeline's fucking weird.
But they want to see you in the conference room.
Oh, shit.
The partners.
I mean, Mike can dig it. Here's my problem. Now, you can't edit back and forth in time unless there's a narrative purpose to it. Like you're telling a story out of chronology. Okay, fine. They're not doing that here. I mean, you can't like have it be fucking nighttime and you're cutting back and forth between people that happen at nighttime and then this is happening. You know, like say this entire storyline with Don being there, he gets there at 9 a.m., he leaves at 3 p.m. Okay, let's just say that's clearly not what's happening here. It's just weird. Let's say that's what they're doing. And this other story with Betty, you know, she's at the farm, they're back for dinner, and now they're in bed, so it's got to be like fucking 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So you're telling me, like, Roger came in at 1 o'clock. He goes and he has this meeting at 2 o'clock. They've been sitting there talking for 7 hours in this room about this? I guess it's possible. But that just, you know, it seems weird, man. Something's wonky with this. Like, they want to tell this. It's almost like, you know, because that makes it feel like 2 separate shows. There's no connection between the shows. That's the problem. You can do it. Shows have done it. Heroes is really bad with this. They show be fucking night. A storyline taking place at night, and you cut back in the same town, and it's like the middle of the day over here. It's like it makes you disoriented, man. It doesn't work. So I guess they could be implying he's been here since, you know, for 12 hours. But like, why did it take a 7-hour meeting? That's the part that doesn't make sense. Once Roger gets there and he starts talking to people, that was around 2 or 3 o'clock at the most. Because he came in like after lunch, right? He came in like 1 o'clock or something like that. I don't know, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, the clock behind him says it's 7 o'clock. See that? I suppose that could work. In that she's already in bed with the baby because it is a baby. So I guess that could work 7 o'clock. But like, they had a 4-hour meeting? I guess a 4-hour meeting. The 7-hour meeting was not going to work for me. Maybe Roger had a longer... Oh, that dude's tripping, boy. Had a longer lunch. Came in later than I thought. We're mad still.
Bert, how are you?
Capital. Well, we've discussed it and we've reached the conclusion that we'd like you to come back to
Thank
work.
fucking God.
But there are some stipulations.
Oh, shit. You don't talk to the clients.
Violation of which will result in termination and a reabsorption of your partnership shares.
Not allowed to be alone with clients.
Yep.
And that means the script will be approved by the people in this room.
Jesus.
Outside of client hospitality, there will be no drinking in the office.
You'll be in Lane's old office.
Fuck all that.
You will report to Lou.
Fuck all this. I'm going to need to run this past my lawyer. They're trying to railroad him. Yeah. Fuck all this.
Okay.
Shit. Unbelievable. There's some people who just have the kind of personality that just bends other people to their will. You know, it's... Dr. House had this, you know, on House. You could demote him. He could not be in charge, but people would still do what he said. Because that's just the way he is, right? This isn't going to work. He's going to do what the fuck he wants to do. And I've seen this in real life. There are just some people, they walk into a room and they change everything and they affect everything. It's kind of like, I've seen a couple cases where the father works for the son. Dad would even come on set for me sometimes and do something and help me with some stuff back before he really got sick, right? So he's still my father. You know, and so I just, you know, I couldn't order him around like I did other people. It's kind of that dynamic is what we're talking about here. You know, it's just, there's just, you know, he can report to Lou and he can, you know, they can have all these stipulations and shit. But the first time they come in, they have a meeting and they lose a client that he could have saved if they allowed him to speak up, this is going to change. And plus, people are going to come to him for ideas, and then it's going to work its way up. I mean, I'm just telling you, man. That's obviously going to be the drama of the show, right? That's going to be the drama of the show. But like, he's just, if this was a real situation, just shit would just never work, man. But yeah, I find this fascinating though, because you've got Peggy hates him because of what happened to Ted. And her own ambition. I think it's both. I was, until I remember, I was so caught up in the story, I forgot about what he did with, even though I just edited the episode, what he did with her and Ted, that she's still salty about that. We saw that in that last episode about the whole Valentine's Day flower. She's pissed. And she hates Don for that. Joan hates him. She's got a myriad of reasons for that. And Harry Hamlin's character hates him. So, like I said before, there's going to be people watchdogging his ass. There's always going to be somebody in the room who has a reason to enact this clause, right? And basically, by agreeing to this, now they're making it. He made it easy for them to fire him because they don't have to pay him back his shares. See, that's the thing. He doesn't have to agree to this. He had the leverage here. He could have said, "No, we're not doing the share thing. If you fire me, you got to pay me the shares. I'll agree to all these other terms. That whole share thing, you can't do that. You're leaving millions of dollars on the table, and you're giving them. They can just fire you now. Before they couldn't fire you because of the share thing. So like you just let them railroad you. He definitely should have run that past the lawyers. But see, this isn't from him. This isn't about money. It's about his self-esteem. His self-esteem is tied to his work. Never put yourself in a position where your self-esteem is tied to your work, because you're gonna be in situations like this. It's gonna be a great rest of the season, isn't it?